What's up, our Dub Nation? Rich with Let's Go Warriors here again, and just realized the game is not on NBC Sports Bay Area, so we've got to figure out what channel it's on. ABC 7 it is. Let's see. ABC Sports Bay Areas. Switch over to ABC. ABC 7, and I've got some Frappuccino left over, so why don't we go open up the back screen, and hopefully the game won't start too soon here because running late. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a very busy weekend for me. So let's cool. We're at least another commercial away, I would say, from the tip-off. So let's go to our Discord and look at the pregame. I just added a couple of things, but down here, Gui's interview from yesterday was really good. So that's one thing, but go check that out if you're on a Discord. Let's put the link in the description in due time. But here are some things. There's Gui pregame, but here's Steve on Kristaps, who's not playing today.
A multi-year contract extension. Just how excited are you? What's your initial reaction to the news?
Happy for me and happy for us. He's been such an important player for us, but also just incredible development story, and second round pick, and spent his entire first year in Santa Cruz, and I think he was on a two-way at some point, but he's become one of our most important players, and we're all just so thrilled for him, and he's excited. It's a great day.
What is the lesson there as far as you talk about Santa Cruz and the patience and perseverance paying off when everybody wants everything at once nowadays? What can the lesson be there with Gui's story?
Well, most players, it takes time to develop. There's very few guys who come into this league ready to play and contribute. So everyone kind of has a different journey, a different pace, and you just appreciate when somebody is able to rise up from the bottom of the second round to where he is now as a starter, as a crucial player for us. So it's a great story, but it only happens because of his testimony, fortitude, his work ethic, commitment. So it's a great day.
What's the latest on Porzingis?
He won't.
All right, a little bit more here. I think this one is Slater's. He always does the best ones.
Great day.
What's the latest on Porzingis?
There we go. Perfect.
He won't play today. He's sick, and so he'll be out, and we'll see about Monday. We're not sure yet.
Well, what more can or can't you say about what he's dealing with right now?
I can't really say anything. Just it's a medical issue way beyond my capabilities explaining anything. So he's sick. He won't play, and we'll.
What's funny about that? He goes way beyond and we're all expecting him to go pay grade, but he's getting paid way more than the medical people.
Keep monitoring.
Just a follow-up on the radio, you said yesterday that his Podz diagnosis is misinformation. Is he dealing with right now? Related, unrelated to Podz? What is the misinformation?
It was a stupid mistake by me to talk about something that I'm not qualified to talk about. So I regretted even trying to discuss the diagnosis. That was my mistake, and I need to leave that to the professionals.
Yeah. So actually later, I don't know if he's just said it or not. I can't remember, but I listened to the pregame, and he's just not allowed to talk about anything medical with Kristaps. So we don't know if he's sick because he's sick, or is it due to the POTS not POTS thing? So that's the hard part. So don't know. So pregame Steve on Gui Santos, and we also had just now putting it in the notes. On Porzingis, who is out due to illness, although he practiced yesterday. So that's weird. And it's not Potts, or maybe it is. He can't say. So it's all confusing. But he's out. That's the bottom line. Don't know if he's out due to whatever that thing is. Want to call it Potts, want to not call it Potts. The thing is Kristaps, I think himself said it was Potts. He told The Athletic. So that's weird. All right, everybody. Oh, you guys that are on the Discord, it'd be great if you could leave a review. And let me get the link for you. Let's see. Here's the link. So you can go here. And then you leave a review. Log into WAP. For those of you who are on the Discord, please leave a review on WAP here. That'd be very cool of you to do. Now let me pull up the live chat on another screen. Forgot to do that because I was running late. Very busy at Starbucks today. They were. But I'm glad you're here with me. It's a pleasure. Oh, good to have you. Yeah. That's why we're here. Positive vibes, baby. Thank you much. Oh, I need to do social media and go tweet out the link. I completely forgot. Oh, man. And my background is not working very well today. Oh, well, it's just it's a very, it's a white bed sheet hooked up to my window. Oh, well, let's look at the referees. Karl Lane, I like him. Petraitis, don't like him. Danica, I have no idea really how good Danica is. So I don't know. I think Draymond might be susceptible to attack today. Karl Lane is good. He refereed in the All-Star game, by the way. Oh, I just don't like Gediminas. Petraitis. Bad. Petraitis, do not spell check. And Danica. Baroody. Danica Baroody. We are about to tip off, and I am so, hey, Debs Johnson and everybody else. Deck Tabs in the house. Daniel Barry, Tim Kono. Thank you, Barkley, Melly Mells. And good to have you. Let me finish up my frap. Talcum toss, who cares? Dude, they put an ice cube in my frap. Oof. Dang, you dunked today. Hey, good for you, man. Yeah, I don't know the feeling. One time I went to a smaller elementary school, wanted to try and dunk. Dude, I was not used to the iron hitting my wrist like that. It was like, nah. I was almost like, I'm glad I can't dunk. You need strong wrists, man. You need to wear a wrist brace when you dunk. There's Karl Lane, one of the better refs in the NBA. I would say he's in my top 5 now that Tony Brothers is dropped and everybody else is dropped. Mark Davis is dropped. Bill Kennedy's dropped. Yeah, seriously. Karl now in my top 5 refs due to Brothers, Davis, and Kennedy dropping. And Ayton wins the tip, but Melt steps in front and steals the tip. Here we go, people. 10:55 mark. Melt steals tip. Gui Santos, $15 million man, over to Melt. Bye-bye, Luka. Layup no good. Ah, too bad. He blew away Luka quite easily. Scoop was no good. Podz is on Luka now, and it's Austin and Gui. A couple switches. Another switch. Marcus Smart takes Melton with the same lefty scoop. No good. Draymond tip. Defensive rebound. Way to go, Dre. And they find Draymond. It's a dunk. Baseline. Oh, early offense. Right baseline. Oh, touchdown pass. LeBron stuck at the baseline. Fakes falling down. Losing his balance. I don't know if he faked it. Looked like he faked it. Austin Reeves scores going inside and spin fade. One leg. And Podz for 3. We don't like that. Ayton pushes Gui, no call. Come on, Podz. Bad pass to LeBron. Saves it. Do not like the early 3 by Podz. Over to Marcus Smart. 3 ball over Draymond. It's good. And I'm surprised Dre even closed out on that one. Let me fire up the laptop. Sorry about that. I want to see how that first play. Draymond corner 3, no good. Gui rebound. It's a Gui bound. Gui bound. And Gui's open for 3 thanks to Podz. Oh, clanked it. Podz rebound. Out to Moses. Melt for 3. No good. 3 shots missed. Podz reload, and I forgot who got the reload. And they swing it around a couple times. LeBron's open up top. 3 ball good. Down 8-2. Got to be careful not to let this get away. Moses tries to attack Smart. Didn't work. Screen flare by Draymond, and Moses got to go one-on-one, and he behind the back pass to Luka. Another touchdown pass to Braun. Missed it. Oh, pretty good defense by Podz. And they find, tic-tac-toe. Melt, no good. Smoked a layup. Oh, man. Podz, Dre, Melt, smoke lay. Inside. Moses helps to steal it. And it's a alley-oop that Melt smokes. Goes right to Gui thanks to Podz. Podz for 3. Air ball. Come on, guys. Here we go again. This is ugliness. Moses rebound on the miss by Luka. We're lucky it's 2-8. Melt right side, doubled. Tough one, blocked at the rim. Nobody can get a shot. We're back to the inability. Austin Reeves, layup good over Draymond. Draymond's going to complain. No offense. No creativity. Timeout. Same old inability to have any athleticism, etc. Two to what, 10? Same old, same old. $7:43 to go. Scroll down a bit for the box score. Got 2 bad threes by Podz already. Yank them. Try and look at that dunk baseline by Draymond. Way early ago. When was that? That was with 11:20 to go. There, I'll finally get a look at it. Yeah, Ayton just didn't come back on defense, and Draymond got open thanks to him running the floor. And that's what they want Draymond to do instead of come up and try and start the offense from the top. So that was the one good thing that we did. And Draymond's been good so far on offense and defense. But when Melton starts out 0 for 5, you're going to be in trouble. Melton's our number one right now in Steph's absence and Jimmy's absence. I mean, he really was the on paper the number 3 with Steph and Jimmy. So fully healthy now. Kristaps changes that if he's fully healthy. Kristaps, but we don't know what's up with KP, so we'll see. All right, Dubs, take care. Ayton Capella. Score, I put the score, it's on the screen, is it not? Ten to 2, and Moses design play, off-ball screen by Draymond on the ATO. Got the main man the ball, which is killer Klay instinct. I've been given permission to say. Luka step back 3. Melton got the tip. Gary tipped it again out of bounds. Melton lost the shoe, couldn't save it. Tipped it too hard. Why did Gary tip it so hard, man? I mean, I hate to nitpick, but like I don't understand that, a little brain farty. We're taking our time to inbound this. I don't know why. have the lead, 10-5. And Gary switches on Luka, baseline, tips it. Moses helps. We're doubled. Moses goes away. Good job. 1-on-1, Luka, Gary, fade away. Got it. Too small. Pretty good defense, all told. Left side, Gary, 3. That's an early one. Don't understand that one. And it's a foul. Moses fouls Marcus Smart on the rebound. Pat Spencer in the game. Will Richard in the game. And Gary fouls Luka on the fadeaway. Got him. I believe Wilt Will is in for Melt. So that's what we've got early on here on the sub. Luka scores on the free throw. 13-5. One more free throw. Moses came out. So yeah, that would be Moses for or Gary for Moses as well. I guess Gary came in for Melt first, then Podz and Moses come out for Will, Rich, and Pat. Pat brings it up, down 5-14. And pull my laptop closer. Gui on the left side attacks. It's a foul on Luka. He not only says my foul, he also shrugs at the same time. Imagine that. It's so annoying. So Gui left attack, fouled Luka. Shrugs and admits the foul at the same time. Oh, you Europeans. You're so annoying when you complain. Will Rich, corner. Nope, he's got Ayton on him. Switch. Danny throws it to the back court. What are you doing? Draymond yells at Will. And Dre told him to do something else on that one, but I don't know quite what he should have done. Probably not pass to the backcourt. Inside pass to Ayton. Helped out by Gui. Short, got his own rebound. Gary blocked the second attempt. Yeah, Gary. Gui goes all the way, finds Pat. Pat to the nail, draws 2, out to Gary. Find Dre, baseline, cut, throws it. Almost. And Gary retrieved it. We got a scramble. We got Gui for 3. It's a brick. Good job by Luke Kennard. And Luka's doubled by Dre and Gary. Up, he found Luke for 3. Got it. But Gary responds quickly. Early offense layup. 7-17, though. LeBron over Will. Too small. Line drive 3 is good. Draymond threads it to Will. Way to run the floor, guys. And it's 9-20. Up, Austin Reeves 3. Hits another one. Uh-oh. 5 for 7 on threes. Gary underneath scores a reverse layup thanks to Gui. Timeout JJ. He doesn't like the defense. Stomping his feet around. It is 11-23 though. What happened after Gary blocked that second attempt? Yep, we're just shooting bricks right now. We don't have a bucket getter. And we're shooting 1 for 8, 5 for 16. At the time, that was 1 for 8. 1 for 8 on threes. And at the time, if it was 5 for 16, we just made our last 3 layups, which JJ isn't happy about. So we were really 2 for 13. Gosh. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. And that's basically what you're going to get from these guys. There's no bucket getter. There's no real talent. It's just who's your basketball. And that means push the ball up, just like they did the last 3 possessions to get layups. But it's also when you're in the half court, there's nobody that can make a damn shot, especially when Melton is really your only guy that can create. And he's 0 for 5, smoked 2 layups and missed an open 3. So it's going to be this way for a while till Steph gets back, who we'll get the update tomorrow, but no bucket getter. Other than Melt. And Melt being 0 for 5 on his own. So it's a long commercial break, but it's 23-11 Q1 4-23. Draymond down to Gary. They fall asleep again. How can you come out of it? Oh, wait, no. That's a rerun. That's a replay. Okay, thank you. Because I didn't see the play. I only saw that first play originally when Gary caught it, so I never saw how it developed. And it was just bad defense. And they got Austin Reeves coming around a curl very easily for the ATO. Easy layup. That's not good either. Yep. Curl with Jackson Hayes and then I look up and we lost the ball. Come on, man. Oh, it's gonna be a long night. Let me see how we lost the ball. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated here. Jake LaRavia, who I thought would be a starter all season. He's in now against Gui, and he short air ball. He caught his own air ball. Turnover, and I still don't know what happened last possession. Trying to do 2 things at once. Not a good idea. Oh, Gary bricked it. Gary had an air ball. Man, so ugly. You can't even hit the damn rim. It's embarrassing. Gui baseline. Spin on Luke Kennard. Nope. Just not quite there. And Will got the rebound against Luka. Luka surprised. (13-25). Kennard for 3. Left him open. Jackson Hayes rebound against Al. Al knows it. Claps in frustration. Luka for 3. Good defense, Pat, but too tall. LaRavia taps it out to Kennard. Find LaRavia. Moses is late. Hayes now gets it. Scores. Oh, man, this is varsity against JV, man. I'm sorry to say it that way, but we're so small. Right side, Pat. And right side, Al. Will fade away 2, no good. And Will has to foul Reeves as he hit him on point of attack. We're in big trouble. Got nobody moving. Last time I'm looking at, we're trying to go through Al. (13-29). Oh, it's tough. It's tough to go through these stretches with no bucket getters. You're in the NBA. Every team should have a bucket getter, and we have none of them. Al on the mid post. Just go ahead, Al. Double shoves Reeves. Swinging around to Melton for 3. Got it. There's one of the bucket getters. He's got to make shots. Luka, alley-oop, Jackson Hayes smashed over QP. 16-31. Melton screen by Al, got the switch. Looking, handoff to Podz. And QP for 3, corner. Air ball. Another air ball. I don't understand it. You're in the NBA. Shouldn't be airballing anymore. It's a thing of the past. Luke Kennard layup. Catch lay 94 feet later on the transition. 16-33. Jackson Hayes foul. He doesn't understand it. He goes, how? To, what's his name? Try and look at the transition D. And now Al, what happened there was, wow. Podz gets it back and scores on a Hoosier play. So 48 seconds left. We're down 18-33. LeBron post up. Melt swats it. Wow, you don't see that every day. Out to Moses, 27 seconds, but there's 12 on the shot clock, 13 differential. Podz gets stuck. The ugly got stuck play. Moses for 3, no good. QP with the rebound. They leave him, and he gets a dunk. Huge mistake by the defense. Embarrassing. Both Lakers left him. And Podz, good pressure. LeBron turnover. Wow. As much as the Warriors don't have any talent, man, the Lakers look crappy sometimes. Melt's going to shoot it. Come on, Melt. Missed it. Back rim at the buzzer. So, end of quarter, it is 33-20. Let me see how Podz got that Hoosiers layup. It was from Al to Moody. Yeah, just very bad defense by Luke Kennard. Who raised his hand to say, my bad. 33-20. End of Q1. Oops, forgot to erase the other score there. Teams too inconsistent. Yeah, I mean, we're too lack of talent. We're still missing the $170 million in salary, are we not? It's a lot of money that's out today. Let's see, how much money is out today? Hoops Hype, Warriors salaries. Third biggest payroll in the NBA. Oh, did they put Gui in here yet? Yay, they put Gui Santos. Is it 5 million straight? I don't even know if they actually reported. It must have came in on the wires. We are missing, 145 million, I think. 143 million. Still got 143 million out. Not much you can do when you get 143 million out. JJ's main highlights are him cursing out his team. Still got 143 million. Oh, ouch. I wish Malevy can get some minutes now, but I don't think he's here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think it might be good to have Malevy just in case. Lakers allowed more paint points. That's probably because of the layups that we got. Due to the layups and the Hoosier ball. The Hoosier plays. Just the hustle. At least we're doing that. We're doing that at a pretty good clip. But when it comes down to just need a bucket, it's gonna be really hard. All right, mid post, Marcus Smart, Melton. Are we in zone? Huh. I think we're in 3-2 zone. Kennard for 3. Got it. Well, the zone reared its ugly head, and we could not defend that yet again, and they automatically got another 3. Podz early 3. Missed it. Why, dude? Why are you shooting the early 3s? Braun, fade away. No good. And I look up and we've missed already. The ball pinballs around and QP ends up with the steal out to Moody. That was some middle school basketball all around. Podz fake a three. I already know what Podz is going to do. And he drives and he loses the ball completely. The old dribble off your foot. Dope. Oh, dribble off your foot. 3-ball LeBron over QP. Makes QP hang his head. Three-ball by Podz, brick. Like, at least make them go in and out or something. Golly, when he screws up, it looks so bad. They find Laravia, and LeBron bullies Podz inside, and he reaches in for no reason. Get him out of there. Podz with the ugly middle school basketball that we've been used to. But, like, who else are you going to put in there? Reach in and one. Oh, it's so ugly. What are you going to do? He bricks the free throw. Melt calls timeout. Please sub Podz out, please. We already can't make a bucket. I don't want it to look even more embarrassing than the actual bottom line, which is a missed shot. Isn't that the problem? The problem with Podz is that he makes the bottom line worse. Like, the result is a missed field goal, but you feel worse about it because it wasn't even close. And this is why he has so much hate online. Like, casuals are only good. They're gonna think, like, casuals feel that a missed field goal is even worse when if it's an air ball, like, it counts as -1 points in their mind. When in reality, a miss is a miss. I mean, it's just failure to score is failure to score. 41-20. Yeah, is Leon's available? Exactly. I hope so. Oh, this is tough to watch, man. But even if you're JJ Redick and you know that your team has struggled after the All-Star break and your defense sucks, but you're gonna really game plan for a team like this. You're not gonna let these guys go just because they don't have Steph and Jimmy and Porzingis. Oh, man. This one is really tough to watch. I don't know what else to say, man. Even if you played perfect basketball, perfect Indiana Hoosiers basketball from now until the buzzer, the last buzzer, I mean, I'd be happy with just double digits. You dug yourself such a hole. Like, you can't come out of the gate and shoot 2 for 13. You just can't do that. And honestly, that's on Melton. He's not going to get any blame, but he is the one guy that needs to score. And I know that Podz is going to get blamed. It's not Podz really. The correction is that Melton needs to keep the team in the game in the beginning. But he's also Melton. He's a number 3, 4 guy on a team, not a number 1. But on our team, he's the number 1. Post's going to jump hook it, and he scores. Bailed us out with nothing. Again, nothing there. Quinton Post, of all people. So it's 22-41. Luke Kennard with a dangerous pass inside. We triple him, so Kennard's open for 3. Hayes, no. QP, good hustle. He's dribbling. He is going to back it out. Now he's going to post up, thanks to Melt telling him to do so. Finds Dre, finds Podz. Podz forgot to move, then he moves. And then Moses threw the ball away. Come on, man. Score at Laravia. Come on. Moody, bad pass. Podz open, uncut. Laravia 94. Everybody sucks today. Draymond, early 3. Brick it. Podz will sub out at last. I would just have a rule. I would screw the rotation spreadsheets. I respect it. I know that you need to have them. But if I were coaching the team, I'd say, F it. I'm going by gut feel. I would trash the rotation spreadsheet. 3 ball, Marcus Smart over Melt. Next guy who throws up a brick or turnover, sub out. I have tried that. It doesn't work. Gui over dribbles, finds Pat. Finds Gui, corner 3, brick it. Pat there for the rebound. No confidence, man. And Pat gets swatted by Kleba. Got his own rebound. What's the shot clock at? Dre finds Melt. Hand grenade, splash. Yay, we scored. Oh, man. LeBron around the curl, around the screen. Find Vando, who's been relegated to bench player. Marcus Smart misses a 3 that time. $25-46. Post up Draymond Vando looking for Mel. LeBron pushes Gui and they didn't call it. And now they got a 94 feet. And LeBron gets the putback on the Kleber miss. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Melt drives. I mean, I would yell the hell out of the refs at that point. Get myself ejected. Be a good excuse to get thrown out of this game. I'd call timeout and yell to the refs. I mean, we used to do that in high school. You just, too bad Dubs Johnson isn't on here. You just call timeout just to yell at the refs. That is a strategy one should employ when down 22. $27-48. Luka Gary screen Maxi, I mean. Gets the roll, and Pat reaches in for no reason. The dude is running right into you. Why do you reach and just take the charge? Steve is going to say he's passing the ball. You get no respect when you're down by 21 and you're throwing up bricks. No respect. Although they did change it. We're going to go Side inbound. Vando Pat. Over to Luka. Switched by Al. Luka and Al. Oh boy. Luka attacks. Doubled by Gary. And fakes out Gary. Layup good. Gary's not playing well today. Al for 3. Trail. Got it. A rare highlight for the Warriors. And turnover, Reeves threw the ball to the wrong team. Melt goes 94 and way too hard and missed. 30-50 right now. LeBron, corner 3 for fun. Got it. Why not? That's when you play varsity against JV, that's what it's like. Melt gets it back from Al. He's open. He kicks it to Pat for 3. Way off. Late call, foul. On Braun, slap the wrist. Points. Stop pointing, dude. That's disrespectful. The ref told him to stop pointing as well. It's times like these that make you really hate LeBron. Dude, you're up by 23. We don't have our star. And you're out there. Your method of complaining is to point at somebody. I don't know who. After a foul that you fouled them on, technically. But that's what happens when you're on the JV team playing the varsity team. You get no respect. You feel bad. It all sucks. I've been there. Pat can't make all 3. Got to make him pay at some point. And another 3. I look up and they're hitting another 3. Find Gary. He drives, he scores. On the layup. And Luka works around. Lobo missed it. Podz rebound. He'd come back in, obviously. See if we can string together a couple buckets. Gui right side. Nobody there. Gary late to get the post. Finds Podz. Layup good. Should have been an and 1. He's complaining with the shrug. But that's what happens when you brick a few. 36-55. Got it under 20. Luka, post up Gui. Missed it. Al with the rebound brings it up over to Podz, right side. Austin Reeves. And he's going to post up Al. Al face up on Luka. Bye-bye. Missed it. Fouled by Luke Kennard. Man, Luka the statue. I love it, though. His defense is absolutely atrocious. And it's funny because Luke Kennard was like, my fault. I didn't help early enough. No, that's not your fault. Luka Dončić is a statue. That'll be the one thing with Luka that will haunt him forever and ever. He will be game planned against so much in the playoffs. Luka brings it up. Moses. Timeout, JJ. So the timeout. Down by 17, 4-17. Will Richard sprained ankle, huh? Oh, dang. Let's check it. What's up, Yoshi? Let's go to our Discord. Let's pin the Discord in the comments. There it is. I've pinned it now if you want to join. And what we will do is go over to the Bay Area Reporters live feed. Check and see if anybody's reported, don't it? Sprained his right ankle and will not return. Oh, man. Sometimes he can be a bucket getter. And without him, it's going to be even tougher. Maybe Malevy can play, though. Just he's not a guard, Malevy, but maybe just get a body out there. You would. They've got a game tomorrow, the G League Warriors at Chase Center. Therefore, maybe Malevy can play tonight. Horford's a +1 though. Yoshi in the house. Oh, is that true? Every time a Warriors player signs a new you might be right, man. You might be right. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to see him rally in the fourth. Oh, man. That hasn't been as impressive. I know, man. Oh, gosh. So bad you got to laugh. What else can you do? Let's check the NBA live feed for any, I don't know, Lakers reporters. Oh, happy birthday, Luka. Chris Middleton will stay with the Mavericks. Oh, Darius Garland will play against us coming up in 2 nights. Up, alley-oop. Luka to Ayton. Typical Luka play. Let's get him going, get him downhill. Alley-oop. As he draws the gravity. Gary, left baseline against Austin. Beat him. You're so terrible at point of attack. It's pretty funny to watch, actually. $40 to 57. 1-on-1. Reeves and Gary. Fade away. No good. Al rebound. Hey, we can cut it to 15. Pat handling. Up top, screen Gary. Opposite side. Oh, we got him on their heels. Moody's so open. Yay, hits it. Another tremendously bad defense. Wow. And Luka. Oh, good block by Moses. Here we go. Let's get Moses open. Find Moses, please. And they find Gary in the corner. Come on, all-star Gary. No, inside out. I mean, in and out. Too bad. Well, we had a chance right there. Ayton spins and smokes it. Ha! Hating smoke spin. Al. Just shoot it, Al. Go ahead. Pat, no. He's not going to shoot it. I'm kidding. We got the switch. Al post up Kennard. Luka shows. Finds Gary on the cut. Oh, we cut it to 12. We cut it to 12. It's 45-57. Can we get one more stop? Reeves, screen and roll. He beats Al lefty. Ah, that's the one. Oh, wow. So old. Oh, Moody's open. Oh, he's going to pass it up. Okay, go to Pat. That sucks. And Pat finds Gary and one. Love it. How did that one develop? Let's look at that one more time. Screen and slip against Luke Kennard. Yeah, Lakers defense is atrocious. Oh, it's not going to be an and one. Oh, they took away the and one. Oh, Moody misses a three. That's huge. What? That's a rob. Now we're in zone. Oh shit. Marcus Smart. Post up LeBron Pod. Bye-bye. Oh, Podz recovers on the spin. Nope. And then LeBron takes him the same way. I mean, you cut off a guy, you got to cut him off. Don't just give up. Al for three. I don't mind that, but I don't understand the defensive philosophy. Gary fouls Reeves, and we're not in the penalty yet. Watch this replay. Podz, you got him stopped on the baseline. Stay there. Stay baseline. Just hasn't had to play that type of defense much. From all accounts, Podz used to play center in high school. I'm like, what high school did you go to? Yeah, it's traditional high school, I guess. Post up Luka and Melt. Oh boy. Al doubles. Goes away. Now it's one-on-one. Right side spin, easy. Bucket. No help. And Gui throws it away, but Melton recovers. And Podziemski, oh, he beats Ayton. So nice cut by Podz. 34 seconds left. And Gui gets a steal. And he throws it away, trying to save it. Ah, well, 3-on-2. Braun, kick spray to Austin Reeves, has all day to size up the three, missed it. And Braun falls down with Gui. They're going to get Podz, I mean. Podz is still writhing on the floor, but he's all right. But it's going to be a grab on Podz. A football play. Kind of had to do that. Nothing you can do about that. You're trying to box out a guy that's way bigger than you. And he's lining up for a free throw, so we're in the penalty. $18 seconds left. We're going to close up on Tim Legler and RJ. Hope I don't miss anything. Usually the basketball TV producers make you miss something. Podz will slow roll it. 10 seconds. Austin Reeves. Here comes Melt. Goes away as Marcus Smart does the illegal hockey check. Podz step back three. No good. Leaves a lot of time left, and LeBron's not going to get it off, though. So end of Q2 is going to be 47.65. Oh, I thought it was 66. Yeah, 47.65. Oh, man. I'm going to disagree in the comments where you guys are saying sometimes take a 2. We don't have the talent to take a 2. We don't have guys that can create, much less finish a 2-ball shot, whether it's all the way to the bucket or mid-range pop a shot. Like, just, we don't have guys like that. They're not good enough. They're really not good enough. And what do you expect? These are guys that have been hired to come in and be a complement to Steph. They're not supposed to know how to do this. Let's do a commercial break and I'm going to go get some popcorn. Commercial break, popcorn break. Be right back. 60 seconds. Let it run, please. But not quite just yet. I got to pull up the page to do that. And it is pretty much ready right now. Here we go. Commercial. Be right back. Popcorn. All right, let's enjoy some popcorn. Let's check the Discord for any news out of the NBA or Warriors. Too much popcorn, which is a good thing. In the washing machine? What does that mean? Oh, Bruce. Wow. So tough to watch. Five for 24. Ouch. Gary Payton has 10 points. Hey, here's another example of a guy that finds it hard to do the little things, right? DeAndre Ayton, right? So don't be mad at Jonathan Kuminga. You can approach the game any way you want to. That's the beauty of the game of basketball. Luckily, there are 30 teams in general from which to choose from if you're that good. So it's easy for Shaq to say that because his style of play is, pretty much, one or two dimensional, but very dominant one or two dimensional. And it's easy for Shaq to say, just go do what Capella does. That's, no problem. But when you're Ayton and you think you can, he can hit the mid range and all of that, you feel like you can do more and you can be utilized in different ways. It happens. Darius Garland. Better put that in the Discord, so hold on. All right, just put that in the previews and recaps because this is a preview of what's coming up, which is Darius Garland's going to come back. And it's never good when guys come back against the Warriors. Remember DeJounte Murray the other day? He was good. Yeah, we have 5 back-to-backs left, I think. Yeah, we'll see if Melton plays the back-to-back. Seth got this Thanasis injury. Yeah, don't know about Seth. You'd think people would be more outraged about Seth. They made a whole article out of this? Man. Okay. Yeah, Will Richard, it was, it's in the comments. Sprained his ankle. Somebody brought it up during the game. No way. Con Kneppel made that one? Wow. You got a guy flying. Oh, man. So let me ask you this. Charlotte, how good is Charlotte right now? Let's do a rhetorical question. $30 and $31. Oh, yeah, my article. Yeah, Gui Santos, new article. Check it out. Oh, only one viewer on Substack. It might be me. New article. Please like. By the way, did you like the video right now? Oh, I forgot to. Damn, I forgot to tweet out the link. My bad. Shoot. Did I do any screenshots? 2 screenshots. Woo! All right, I gotta do some social media marketing. I got Draymond mic'd up. How's he sound? I'm not paying attention to that right now. Here we go. Start of the third with nobody courtside. Look at that. So many empty seats. Braun on the handoff up top. Finds Luka. 4-3 over Moses. Good. Left side, Gui. Finds Podz. Fake. Kick it. Draymond extra pass. Moses for 3. No good. Luka, step back 3 over Moses. Good. They got bucket getters. We don't. 47-71. 3 more and we got palindrome. Moses tough 3. No good. Out of bounds. Chucking. Is Klay pissed if he watches this? Would Klay be pissed? Because Moses gets to chuck. Since there's nothing else to talk about. Luka, heat check, no good. Melt chucks it, misses it. Bucket good, Ayton inside. Take that, Bruce. Nah, just kidding. Oh, man. Dre for 3. Clank. Clanksters. That's the sound of the, the Warriors come out and play. And Braun with the for fun fade away 1 leg, no good. Pod says, I'm going to take it and not pass. And he got the foul on Marcus Smart. Let me finish my social media marketing. Whoops. Oh, crap. Bricked it. Bricked the free throw. Not even close. All right. Handoff left side. Pass it to Luka. Back up top. Austin. Fire a 3. No good. Draymond. Rebound. Outlet Melt. Melt Marcus, left side, nothing there. Moses screen. Luka pushes him, no call. They've been doing that all day. Draymond finds Melt, find Moody. Corner 3, blocked by Luka. Nope. Not blocked by Luka, just a brick. Reeves. Draymond pushes Ayton on the pick and roll. They find Marcus Smart, corner 3, way off. Dre rebound looking. Nobody open. Over to Moses. Fire a 3. Got it. Moses comes back. Hits a 3 early offense. Down 22, though. Marcus one-on-one. Moody, fadeaway, nail. It drops. Old school move. Melt. Back up top. Podz goes to Gui, right side. Shoots a 3 over Braun. Got it, Gui. $15 million man. Down by 21. Damn, all that we're down by 21. Oh, 3 deep by Luka at the logo. Oh boy. And Draymond's pissed, as I see him pissed off about something. What was it? Didn't cut back door. Moses forgot to cut. Yep, he's been mad at Moses a couple times. Up, turnover on the inbound by Gary. And they backdoor it. Luka throws it away. So the turnover didn't hurt us because they did silly stuff. Melton to the nail at the Podz, left side. Holds it too long, gets it to Dre. Mid post against Ayton. Looking, finds Melt. Oh, that should be a foul and one. No and one. They just let it play. Okay, Melt scores. Whatever. Down by 22 still. Luka shoots a 3. Got it. Over Moses. His shooting percentage 3 for 8 on Moses. Oh, Podz with the floater short. 1 on 4. Gotta love it. 3-ball Luka. He checked. Nothing there. And they call a foul on Moses for is that Laravia in the game? Nate Williams is in the game, guys. Wow. Luka, cross court, LeBron over Nate, missed it. Ayton, easy rebound over Gary. Come on, box out. Too small, though. Timeout. 81-56, Q3 654. A couple more social media posts. Charge that phone. Yeah, other players getting a chance. All right, Boomer. Good for you, dude. Oh, gosh. Yep. Joe Lacob should have never said that. That's what happens when you got arrogance. Yeah, Wiggins, you're right. Okay, anything else? Let me see. I think that's it. Oh, I gotta post it on the Instagram stories. My bad. Yeah, I forgot something. Back to action. Draymond got the ball. Wasn't paying attention to how he got the ball, but he did. And we work it up. They're in zone. Draymond's pass to Moody got deflected by Reeves. Already had him on the move. So now it'll be side inbound for the Dubs. And RJ talking to Legler. Let's not have too much of a close up with RJ. Moody over to Nate Williams. Attacks, draws 2, floater short. Ayton rebound. Too bad. First bucket isn't there quite yet. Is he left-handed? 3-ball Kennard, no good. Rebound Dre. Wonder why he put in Nate Williams instead of Malevy. I would have thought Malevy earned it, right? Strange. 3-ball Nate Williams, short. Two times they're short now. And Gary gets a steal. Gary style. Finds Nate, who hangs onto it and scores a layup. Way to score. 5:38 to go. He must be left-handed. Yeah, I think he is. I saw a little highlight. One-on-one defense foul. Nate Williams on Austin Reeves. It's okay. Is that his first bucket of the NBA? I wonder. Jackson Hayes. Good off-ball movement by Pat to prevent the handoff. And we double Luka. And a steal. No, Gui tipped it right to Luke Kennard. Now they get an open 3. LaRavia scores. That sucks. $58-84. It's 26 points. Draymond finds Gary. What a pass. Dre thread needle. Oh, they get down the floor and Jackson Hayes misses and foul on Pat or on the shot. I don't know. It was on Pat. It was on the rebound. It's on Pat. 61. Wait a minute. But Pat was on the other guy. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. 60-84. There's Steph on the bench. next to some dude. Is that Seth? I guess that's Seth, yeah. Luke attacks Pat, right baseline. Al there to help. Found Austin Reeves for 3. And he got it without the dip. 0.3 shot reaction release. Pat beats Kennard. And Luka blocks Gary. And Gary picks Luka, but it's out of bounds. They haven't been calling any of the little shoves near the bucket. They haven't been calling any of the little holds. They held Pat on that one, even though Pat had the advantage. But they're just not calling it by the book. And they have an 8-second call. So thanks to Gary. Good job by Gary. Playing better since the shaky start. In the fluorescent green shoes. Pick and roll. Pat and Austin Reeves. Now here's another pick by Al. Switch. Pat and Hayes trying to post up Al, but Gary's in the way. Gary throws it to Gui. Oh, good fake reverse layup. Good. Beautiful Gui and Gary. $62.87. Austin Reeves blocked by Al. Out of bounds. It'll stay here. So side inbound coming up. In the corner. In front of the bench, Nate Williams is going to guard Luka. Should be interesting to watch. Up, Austin Reeves. Bye-bye, Gary. Come on. Al says my bad on the misdirection. And post up Al from Nate. Finds Gui. Wide open 3. Got it. Way to go, Gui. $65.89. Foul on Nate Williams. Way outside there. Nate doesn't know what he did wrong. Neither does Steve. And it's hopefully not in the bonus yet for the Lakers. All right, Gui got 8 points, 4 rebounds. 2 for 5 on threes. You guys see Gui's fiance's Instagram post? Oh, we are in the penalty. So that's a bad foul. Luke at the line, hits. Melton with the double knee wraps, him with Moses and Dre. All of them. Double ice the knees. And it's Pat and Gui up top. No handoff. Gui, nothing there from Al either. So he's one-on-one. Crossover, spin, fake, shoot. Got it. Gui Santos. The one-on-one move. And that was on, what was it? Laravia, I think? Yeah. Luka, sling pass up. And they find Hayes. Luke Kennard found Hayes. Dunk. Pick and roll Pat Al. Kick it to Al. Kick it to Nate. Drives left. Gets shoved by Luka. We should just attack Luka every single time. That would be the new game plan if there was a game 2 coming up. There's a timeout. So the timeout, we're at 93-67. 2:19 third quarter. Ah, cool. Good to have you. Chinese characters that I can't read. Good to have you. We need a name for you. Let's see. Remember to change it to live chat if you want to see the Chinese characters. Yeah, the Chinese, what you call it? Comments. Translate. Let's figure out your name. Simp language? That's your name? Okay. Welcome, Simp language. Are you serious? On alt? Oh, man. That's the highlight of the day, kind of, don't you think? Considering how eyes bleed of a game this is. I got to save this, man. This is hilarious. I have no idea what simp language means. I don't get that. Is that a thing? What is simp? What is simp language? I don't know what that means. Oh, attention to. Okay. I'm learning so much. Hey, this is worth it, man. This is to go through a 25-point loss. It was worth it. To learn something new. It's absolutely foreign to me. Cool. All right. We learned something. Oh boy. Al, mid post. Gui, cuts. Nothing there. Handoff Moody. Got the switch on Jackson. Fake. Dry. Run out of clock. 3, 2, 1. He shoots. It's a tough one. It's an air ball. No words. Should have fired the 3. You know what I mean? That's what you get. And there's an example of why you should shoot the 3. Better than 2 because of the lack of shot of bucket getting. Luke Kennard against Pat, shoots it in and out and in. Now, no Luka. Oh, Luka's in there. Never mind. I was going to say we better get a plus out of this, but Redick is not taking any chances. Gui attacks and finds Nate Williams. Yeah, Gui. Another lefty lay. 69-95, though. Just can't break the 20-point mark. Oh, Luka spins. Bye-bye, Nate. Welcome to the NBA. Can't believe I am still taking notes, but I do the work. They're going to score 100 by the end of the third, aren't they? Gui for 3 off. Uh-oh. touchdown pass. Laravia and one are about to hit 100. Gui messed up. Can get back on the missed 3. This is totally embarrassing. About to hit 100. And there's still time for one more possession for the Lakers. Yikes. Hey, why is Steph is still banging his knee over there? Dude. Oh, he missed the free throw. But why is Steph like touching his knee that way? Did you guys see that? Why is he touching his knee like that? Not quite banging his knee. Al gets a 3. That's the right knee in question. Is it still painful? I'm a little worried seeing that. Got to be real. Marcus Smart falls down. I see him at half court. Nate Williams. Oh, he wanted that way. Danica says, nope, Laker ball. Because I have no awareness of the blowout here. I've been instructed by Adam Silver to not make it entertaining, to just go by the rule book and become a robot. Just give all the 50-50 balls to the Warriors. Does everyone want a 30-point game? I don't get it. Short, Al rebound off the Luke Kennard fade, and it's Al one-on-one Marcus? No. Marcus was ready for it. He was smiling. Gui drives, loses the ball, late call Danica. That would have been fun. See the former Celtics. And Al is talking to Marcus Smart on that one. Well, it's going to be a side out. They're not in the penalty yet, the Lakers. JJ Redick's going to challenge. Podz got the ball back way off. Dude. This summer, all you do is you just hire guys to fly bodies at you. You got to hit the rim, man. I mean, I'm sick of this. I'm getting sick of this. You're embarrassing the brand, bro. Oh, man. Oh, God. What's the score? 72-99. Oh, is that a palindrome of sorts or no? Because you're down 27 and it's 72. Is Podz trying to be the court jester? Make it funny? Golly, that's so bad. Podz needs to hire dudes to just throw their bodies at him. This summer. These are bad misses, man. They're so bad. Like, who has the worst? Is there a stat? We need a stat that tracks the worst misses. Ronald McPaul. Chinese Ronald McPaul. Is there a stat out there? I tell you, because Pod's got to lead the league. It is, what do you call that? What do you even call that? That's freaking Three Stooges. That's physical comedy, man. That's the Charlie Chaplin of basketball, dude. And look, I know I'm throwing them under the bus here, but dude, you have guys in the locker room. Is it a new era? Like, if I shot like that in high school, I would have been clowned by my teammates. right? Somebody out there, anybody play high school? If you missed the way Podz has missed, would you not have been clowned left and right by your own teammates? Even in rec league, when you're on friends, when you're on teams that you've picked up your friends to play with, or is it a different era? I can't believe it. I mean, it's sort of a compliment, honestly, to say that what you need to work on this summer is just don't miss so badly. Like, that's not a bad thing necessarily to work on. That's not, that's all I'm saying is when you miss, you are making us look bad, dude. I mean, I need to walk around the streets of San Francisco, just hit the rim. Bro, can you? My teammate, like, so it's not necessarily just, me throwing them under the bus. I'm just saying that's the only thing you need to fix in your game. I don't even mind that you actually missed. Those are tough shots. That's the only thing you need to fix. How you miss. Because it's damn ugly and I don't want to see it no more. So don't even shoot if it's going to be that ugly and embarrassing, dude. Podz. Banker, no good. At least you hit the rim. They're interviewing Steph. Let me try and listen in. Can't do it too loud. Stack good days. LeBron holds it up top. Get back out there sooner or later. Al with a ridiculous foul on LeBron, but I think they will do side out. Not on the court yet, just trying to stay in shape with Malika. So LeBron does go to the line. Damn. How come we don't get those calls, man? Airballs always caused others grief. Yeah, I know. Oh, we got some Chinese. Can you translate? Where's Ronald? Oh, yeah, it saved it. Steph says we know at full strength we can beat anybody. Oh, boy. I better not put that too loud just in case we get taken off the air. Al, post up Luke Kennard. Oh, he had to give it up. So we're swinging around to Draymond for three. Short. That guy hasn't made a three, and actually made one last game. I remember that one. Let's find a good window. BK ref. Three ball. LA. I look up and they score a three. Draymond Green. This is so ugly. Melton against LaRavia. Melton having a tough day at the office. Finds Draymond. Nothing there. Got to go back to Melt. Boy, this is a kindergarten pickup ball play, and he clanks it. Oh, we just got to wait for that clock to run out. Where's my clock? 10:15 to go. And they turned the ball over. Still interviewing Steph. And we go Podz over to Melton in the corner, gives it up to Moody. Moody one-on-one. 8 seconds over to Melt. Melt splits the defense, attacks, knocked away by Smart. No call. There's going to be like 3 seconds left. Oh, we made 4 for 6 last week. Hey, but he's 1 for 8, 3 for 16, and today 0 for 4. He's 3 for his last 20. Oh, another air ball. Draymond 3 for, maybe that's already on there. 3 for his last 20. Oof. Steal pods. And Draymond runs the floor, gets a layup. And LeBron finds Kleba. Good defense by Draymond, but he scores. Down by 32. Draymond up top. 3. Got it. Oh, he's 4 for 21 now. All right, Dre. Right when I said that, hey, I should throw more guys under the bus. They're playing better. And same thing. LeBron finds Kleba on the roll, and he dunks it. Whew. Ugly. Down by 31. Kick it out to Moses for 3. Over Braun. Swish. Let's get it under 20. It's 28. So maybe that'll spark us. Fine, Laravia, corner 3, no good. Moses jumps, couldn't get it. Draymond rebound. It was against Luke Kennard, so won that battle. Luckily, they're not that athletic. Moses. Podz didn't cut at the right time. Whoops. Moses pop a 3, no good. Well. Marcus Smart. LeBron down the lane, off balance, finds Laravia 3, good. And Moses is pooped. Timeout, Steve. Time to put in the two-way guys again. 81-11, 7:45. All right, let's translate since we ain't got nothing else to do. Google Translate. Well, it's either that or we just don't have any talent right now. Keep going back to that. It's not enough talent. Yeah, I've worked hard in Taiwan. What? Not the best game for Moses, I think. 12 points, 4 of 10. I guess that's not that bad. How's he shooting lately? Let's take a look. Moses Moody. Moded Moosey. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good. Wow. Volume shooter. Let's check more than 10 games ago. Let's see. Or more than 5 games ago. Okay. 3 points. Yeah, since 3 for 7, he's been over 40%. So that's 7, 11, 14 for 31. 14 for 31. 18 for 41. That's pretty good. 44%. And that's the last, how many games? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 games he's been over 40%. That's impressive. I don't mind it. Fire away, Moses. Yep. All right. Right side, Pat. Screen QP. We've got Nate in there. Malefy's in there. Yeah, Malefy. Quentin. We got double Dutch dubs. That's what it's called. I didn't come up with that, though. Pat, baseline. Over Marcus. Oh, I erased the box score? Wow. Luke Kennard. Bye-bye, QP. Kick it. Kick it 3-4 times back to Kennard in the corner over Gui. It's good. Oh, well, that's tough. Malefy. Malefy. Double Dutch bros. Yeah. Double Dutch dubs, I mean. Oh, Gui takes Laravia. Reverse lay. Good. $6:37 to go. Oh, Laravia got a reverse layup right back. Can we lose by 25 or less? Malefy, 3. Oh, air ball. Yeah, that's okay for a two-way guy, rookie, to do that. Not for a third-year guy. Kleba misses it. Long rebound, Jake over to Luke. And what's the call? No idea what the call is. I think Steve's checking for a challenge. We're going to zoom in on DeAndre Ayton for some reason. LeBron and Luka. Let's just zoom in on them for 5 seconds. Luke Kennard. Meanwhile, there's a game going on. Laravia Gui finagles Gui into a foul. Will they give him free throws? Yes. An unearned trip to the line as he stumbled and Gui caught him and threw up a shot and wasn't even close. Did we sub Gui out yet? Because he shouldn't be playing anymore. He's a starter. They got a whole bunch of youngsters for the Lakers. Let's check. Kobe Buffkin's in there. Dalton Connect. Can we snatch Dalton Connect from that team? Misses a free throw, and QP couldn't get the rebound. Went too far under. Vando for 3. QP got the rebound. Yay. Nate Williams. Yeah, Gui's going to stay in there. He goes 94. He finds Malefy. Should have been a foul. They didn't call it. Way to find Mally. They have not been calling any fouls for the Warriors today. Vando beats everybody. Missed the dunk. Look rusty. Nate over to Gui. Sizes up a 3. Bricked it. Back rim. Bounces right to Nate. Holding on Pat. With Connect. Hey, there's QP. They're showing QP taking a scooter to the game. He doesn't have a car? I would always take a car. That's crazy, man. no helmet and all that. Was he running late? I don't get it. Should never always take a car for your own safety. And Pat goes down the lane, blocked by Kleba. Here we come. Buffkin scores. And Gui scores inside. I mean, at least get a ride from Pat Spencer in his Honda CRV. Maybe that's why. He doesn't have the custom car yet for the 7-footer. Huh. You wonder. See, that's what we do at Let's Go Warriors. We think the extra level. QP got another rebound in garbage time. 6 rebounds. And it goes to Williams. He finds Quentin. Guys fall down, and Quentin scores. Is it an and one, or are we just going to let Marcus Smart fall down and cause injuries? I don't know what's going on, but there's a timeout. So it is now a 30-point game. It'll end mercifully in 4 minutes and 4 seconds. A very ugly game. Nothing else to talk about. Let's run a commercial break. Commercial break, 60 seconds. Please let it run. Thank you. Boop. Ew. No, don't want that. What are we arguing about here? He should be traded. Just trade Draymond because nobody's playing well without Steph. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Nate Williams. Boy, I'm really behind on this, huh? First bucket as a dub. Okay, that means he's played for an NBA team before, I think. Shout out, Nick. I'm going to text him right now. Nick Friedel. Everybody shout out Nick. Here you go. You can see clips of this on our Discord. I cannot play that obviously for you while we're live. All right, here we're back. And token pressure. They get it over the line. Up top, Kobe Buffkin. Screen, ghost screen by Jake, and crossover and reaching Nate. Are we in the penalty yet? Oh, we're going to fall to 2 games over 500. When will Curry be in reevaluation? Kerr said tomorrow. By the way, here is the actual interview of that. Oh, was that shooting? Man, they're being generous with the shooting fouls. Let's go Warriors. Oh, you guys commented a lot. I didn't look at your comments. Post up QP. Hey, he was a little bit rough with the guy. I like it. QP posting up. And lefty hook, got it. Hey, way to be physical. Finally. It looks like he's improving. Hey, he was physical with the guy. 319 left. Even score of 120 to 90. Vando, bye-bye, Nate. Missed it. Podz rebound, outlet, Nate. Nate, crossover, lost the ball. Out of bounds. Two-way mistake. Let's close in on RJ. Don't know what happened, but Malevy, I think, fouled Buffkin, who takes a seat at the courtside seats where Joe and Nicole Lacob would be sitting, but they're not. Steve's going to have a word with Mally. Yep, that was the foul, probably by Mally. Said, hey, come here. Need to talk to you about that foul. Not a good one. Buffkin. Okay, let's catch up on comments. Takes too much time? I don't think so. Pat does fine. We just don't have anybody to throw the ball to. Nate Williams over to Mally. Swing it all the way to Podz. Attacks and dunks it. There you go, Podz. Get it out your system. Hope that translates over to the next game. So that's Vando gets a dunk over QP the other way, but that's the good news of keeping Podz in there. Nate Williams, corner 3. Glad they took out Gui, though. Podz was the one that needed something to go down in good fashion. Buffkin 3, nope. Podz good long rebound. How many rebounds? 6. 5 assists as well. QP trail. Missed it. Leon's put back. What else is there to root for? Might as well just keep rooting for these guys. Three ball Arabia. Good. $123 to go, so maybe 1 or 2 possessions left to check out the youngsters. Nate Williams attack, drive, fouled, and 1. They're going to count it? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I can't remember if the bucket was in rhythm or not. No, it's not. Side inbound. LeBron, they got the massager thing. Every part of his body. That's what happens when you're old. Needs a full body massage right now. QP post up Vando. Go ahead. Go ahead, kid. Nothing else going on. Nate cut and he drew the second defender who blocked it. Oh, well. Connect. Finds Laravia. Kick it back out. Kleba. Finds Laravia for 3. Way off. Podz, another rebound. 50 seconds left. Can we get one more good play? QP handoff Nate. Between the legs, in fact. Oh, wraparound pass Nate Williams. And they let QP travel on the jump ball. Should have been a jump ball. What a wraparound pass by Nate Williams, man. That was nice. Fadeaway Buffkin, good. And 24 seconds left. I think they screwed up the shot clock, so we'll take the ball out again. I mean, read the room, bro. Just let the play go. Nobody cares. Literally nobody. Adam Silver shouldn't even care about that one. That's being too much of a robot. Podz finds Mally inside, layup good. So that will be the end of it. Lose by 28. $101-129. That is it. Final. I guess I'll do a recap. Get that out of the way. Practices drills. Yeah, Charles. Well, you jinxed it. Nah, I don't know. Gui at the point. All right, so that's the final. And time to do a recap. Get it over with. But first, let me remind you of our Discord server. Before I do the recap, I'd like to remind you that our Discord server is so awesome, despite losing and all that. Here's the VIP section. This VIP section, you get the live feeds, like all the NBA reporters from the arena, whatever arena they're reporting from. It's good, man. It's good. Like even Abby Jones, I believe, is in Dallas, for example, and they're at a G League game. So you get all of these real time. And here's Steph on a timeout. So I just scroll down, all of these reporters from all over the NBA, aggregators included. And the subset of that are the Warriors beat writers right here. And that's why we call this Bay live feed. And then right here, I curate everything Warriors related. So in every post, you get every post. And down here in the free section is also every post, but it is redivided, reorganized into various topics and categories and player topics. So like for Steph, the latest and greatest on Steph is that, well, there's some news today that I forgot to post on here. Nothing big, just from the pregame, which you can watch pregame information here. So in the pregame, see all these videos from the arena. Yeah, Steve Kerr, this and that. Actually, he didn't really talk about Steph here, but he did talk about Steph yesterday to say that there will be an update on Sunday. So, but other than that, there have been, the 10-year anniversary of the shot in OKC, the bang bang, and just, random other stuff that's organized into stuff. And there's even Jimmy, because his two guys, his agent Bernie and his right-hand man Ernie, they like to tweet a lot. So we keep track of that. And Porzingis, for example, just going, randomly here. The latest and greatest on Porzingis. This little snippet from Pregame by Steve Kerr. Has an illness today. We don't know if it's POTS, it's not POTS, whatever. A little bit confusing, but that's the latest and greatest on that. And then every other player, Gui Santos. Here's a cool one. In Gui Santos, I've got the transcription and the video from practice yesterday, but we've also got, and we should really take a minute here to enjoy this, fiance of Gui with a heartwarming IG post. And she talks about how he only earned 150 reais a month, whatever the currency is for Brazil, right? All of these things. What a heartwarming post. For the boy who lights up wherever he goes, who makes people smile, has a heart of gold, and that's her fiance. Pretty cool. This achievement is yours. Obviously, this is in celebration of the contract extension he just signed. And the really cool part is at the end of it, she goes, "Dub Nation, I can't wait for what's to come." And she put that in English. The rest of it is in Portuguese. So that is an overview of our Discord server. You can find the link in the description of this video, as well as pinned at the top of the comments. So I am going to go ahead and do the recap of this game, the Lakers and Warriors, right now. To do that, I pull up the actual game. I mute myself there, and I make sure that there's a description here. Let me see. No description has been added. That's not right. Let's refresh that. There's a description, and in the description, there are some timestamps. I'm going to read this off one by one. I'm going to change my format to this so that I can maybe clip this, even though I don't know who's going to actually want to hear the recap of this game. But, oh well, let's go ahead and proceed. And we'll try and fly through this, like really fly through this, because quite frankly, it was an ugly game, right? Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, hold on. Be right back in 5 seconds. Reload this page. Oops, I screwed that up. Sorry about that. But I needed to refresh so that I could, there were things on the StreamYard screen that were sized improperly. So I'm going to do this so I can read it a little bit better. All right. So the Lakers-Warriors game. Here we go. Recap. Recap time. I'll read your comments later. Okay. So we talked about already some of the pregame things Steve said on the podium. Porzingis still ill. Do not know exactly what that is. He's not allowed to talk about it anymore because it's a medical thing that he's not qualified to talk about. Gui Santos signed a contract extension earlier today, 3 years at $15 million, which is a tremendous value. In fact, go read letsgowarriors.com. You'll see my comments there. And we had Melton stealing the tip, which was kind of cool. And he burned Luka off the dribble, but missed the layup. Smoked the layup. Unfortunately, he would smoke a couple more, and he started the game 0 for 5. And when you're number one guy, in the absence of Steph, in the absence of KP, in the absence of Jimmy, of course, if you're the number one and you start 0 for 5 and the rest of your team, when you're the number 3, you still got the number 2 and the number 1 to make some buckets. But when you're the number 1, you were the number 3, then you're the only scorer. And it was a bad start. And right away, it's 8-2 on a LeBron 3. We had some bad passes. Moses had a bad pass. He didn't have that great of a game. Let's see how many turnovers. 2 turnovers. We ended with only 10 turnovers, so it wasn't one of those types of games for us. But it was just clank after clank, just really bad offensive basketball. Let's call a spade a spade. And Podz got a 3-ball error. Or before that, Podz found Melton, as I said, smoked a couple layups. He would smoke 3 layups in the first 3.5 minutes. And Podz then airballed a 3. It was just all ugly left and right. And Melton would go in, and this time it wasn't a smoke layup. However, it was blocked by DeAndre Ayton. So we are really struggling on offense. And Reeves comes down 94 feet, kind of shoves Draymond away. Bucket good. Timeout Steve. 10-2 Lakers. Draymond argues with the referee, but it was going to be that kind of a day. In terms of these little like ticky-tack physicality moves weren't being called. Out of the timeout, we ran a 3-ball curl for Moses off of a Draymond pick. It was good, so it had the lead immediately to 10-5. But let's see. The brick fest would continue. We had Will Richard threw the ball to the backcourt. He would later leave the game on a sprained ankle and would not return. We had Draymond with a bad pass that Gary managed to save. He found Gui Santos in the corner, but Gui bricked it. We were 1 for 8 on threes and 2 for 13 overall to start the game. And that's not good enough. When you if you're a normally good team, a team with Steph on it, let's say, and you start that way, it's going to even out. But when you're a team that doesn't have the talent on offense, or you do, and Melton's having a bad game, and you start out 2 for 13, you're in big trouble the rest of the game. You just are. It's a varsity versus JV type game, unfortunately. JJ finally called timeout after we got 3 straight layups. So that just goes to show you that the Lakers kind of have a really porous defense, something that they're working on, but maybe today not a very good test of that defense because we don't have a bucket getter on offense. We had an air ball from Gary. Now I'm starting to wonder, is there a place that we can check for bricks and air balls? Because I feel like we had a lot of them today, and we probably lead the league in bricks and air balls at this point. We had LaRavia tapping the ball to Jackson Hayes, and Hayes got a lay in, and Al wasn't staying in front of people, but he's 39 years old. But like LaRavia getting the tap over Moses, that's another situation where we're just too small. We had a QP 3-ball in the corner was an air ball, and Luke Kennard gets a layup in transition. And to end the first quarter, by then we're down 33-16. By then, we actually had Melton swat LeBron on a post-up, which was nice. And QP got an offensive rebound. Both of the Lakers that were near him ran away because they thought he would send a reload pass out. So he got a dunk out of it. And Melton back rimmed a 3 at the buzzer. So we're down at that point 33-20. I mean, that's just a lot of points for the other team, not a lot for us. And with $143 million not playing tonight, yeah, it's tough. Then it started getting a little ugly again. We got Podz dribbling off his foot, turnover. We got Podz bricking a right side 3 early on in the game. He was shooting a 3 early in the shot clock. Like, no reason to do that. And I know you're trying to spark the team, but it just, let's stay in our lane. But it would just be ugly misses. We had Braun getting a bully rebound on offense against Podz. Then Podz would reach in. It's an and one. Like, just there's no reason to do some of these things. So we're already being doubled up 41-20 at that point. Later on in the quarter, we had now QP hit a couple buckets inside, so that was a good development. I thought he had a good game, but Moody would pass the ball poorly to Podz on a cut, and then Laravia would get a bucket 94 feet later. It's just those types of things, just adding to the misery of not being able to find the bucket on the offensive end. We had a lot of times where the other team would push off on us, not called. They're just more physical than we are. And when you play as poorly as we do, I mean, you're just not going to get any sympathy from the refs. And so we had a situation where LeBron pushed Gui on a cut and there was no call. And Kleber comes down 94 feet, misses the shot, but misses the layup. But Braun puts it back on the fast break. And that's where I was like, I would just call a timeout to yell at the refs. Because at that point, 48-25, 7 minutes to go. I mean, might as well let him have it because nothing else is happening. Yeah, just more, bad looking offense again. I'm going to try and get to the fourth quarter where we got to see a little bit of Nate Williams and Malevy Leons, which had some good moments, honestly. So let me try and fly through the rest of the second quarter. Now we actually got the game back into respectability. We had Gary beating Austin Reeves on the left baseline. Actually, before that, okay, so with 6 minutes, 10 seconds left, we had LeBron early offense, just kind of taking like a for fun 3 over Pat Spencer. And he nailed it. It was good. So they were up 52-30, total control of the game. But Podz comes back, gets a layup, no call. Like I said, they weren't calling much. Gave a shrug to the refs. I don't like that, but he only did that once all game. And we're down 19. And then after that, Al squares up Luka and then burns him. Foul by Luke Kennard on the help. But like Luka was a statue, and he was a statue on multiple occasions tonight. We're only down 17. It's not that bad. Under 4 minutes, Gary Payton beats Austin Reeves left baseline. Again, very bad point of attack by the Lakers. We're still down 17. One more time, another bad point of attack by the Lakers allows Pat to find Podz, who finds Moses super wide open in the corner. 3-ball good. We're down 14. Now, a few moments later, Moses got a block on Luka. Gary, 3-ball in the corner, in and out. But then Ayton comes back down 94 feet later, spins in the lane, smokes a layup. Al finds Gary on the cut after Luka doubled Al. So we were utilizing Al effectively, although he didn't really get many buckets inside. Unfortunately, you would like to see more of a balance of that between him kicking it out versus finishing the play. But in any case, that cut the lead to 12, believe it or not. But then Austin Reeves beat Al going left. And then Gary screened Luke Kennard, slipped the screen, got the pass, laid it up, good foul, and they took away the and one. The typical same old, which is the Lakers do an and one that's 50-50, they get the and one. We do that? Nope, not an and one, it's a side out, even when Steph's on the court, especially when Steph's on the court. In any case, that ended with the possession going to Moody for a missed three, so we had 2 opportunities to cut it to 9. And then on the other end, we got 1:30 to go left in the half. LeBron finds himself down in the baseline against Podz. Podz is doing his best to body him up, cut him off baseline, but then LeBron goes baseline. Like, you cut him off baseline, stay there. Keep cutting him off baseline. If you lose him, then you got the help, but the help wasn't coming to you baseline. You cut that off. You got to keep cutting it off. So to me, that's just basic. And I know that LeBron has got a way more huge body than Podz, but just fundamentally positioning your body there, very bad play by Podz, in my opinion. And I'm being very nitpicky on that, but that's a situation where you got to know the angle on defense. Nevertheless, Podz beat Ayton on the way back. Let's see. We had Podz fouling Braun on a long rebound. We were in the penalty and sidestep a 3 at the buzzer. Podz missed it, and we go into the half down 18. Let's see. How did it get really bad? Let's see. It was just coming out in the third quarter. We had Luka getting a 3 ball right away 2 times in a row. So 71-47. That's pretty much the game. He kind of gave us a little bit of a knockout punch early on in the third quarter. We got some clanks from Draymond. Moses and Gui hit 3s, though. We had a situation when Moses forgot to cut with Draymond in the mid-post, so that wasn't good. I don't know if Moses was tired. You could see that he was kind of tired every now and then. We got Nate Williams checking in the game, down by 22 or so with 7 minutes left. And his first attempt as a Warrior in the NBA was a lefty drive. Floater was short, though. And I actually wondered why we went with Williams instead of Leon's, because I thought Malevy played really well in Memphis and earned the first two-way player off the bench, but I don't know, whatever. Maybe Steve Kerr is on the podium right now explaining that. Later on, we got Nate Williams' first bucket as a Warrior, and that was thanks to a Gary steal. But Luke Kennard got a 3, although Draymond threaded the needle to find Gary for a layup, down by 24, 5 minutes to go. So it wasn't terrible basketball, but we had already dug ourselves a 20-plus point hole by then. We have Gui Santos. Excuse me. Gui Santos, another solid game. 14 points, 4 rebounds. 6 for 12 from the field. He got a crossover spin fake on Jake LaRavia. But, again, still down 24 and stuck around the 25-point deficit level. Later on in the game, on a free throw, we noticed Steph was kind of like hitting his knee a little bit. So, I don't know. A little worried about that. That's the same right knee sitting there next to Seth Curry. And so with 7 seconds to go. We had a long rebound out. Al got a rebound, brought the ball up, and guess who picked him up? Good old buddy Marcus Smart. Were they teammates? I want to say they were teammates at one point. I hope so, at Celtics. Of course, now I'm wondering if that was true or not, because Marcus Smart actually did not win the championship with the Celtics, right? He was traded out. Anyway, they were facing each other, and he passed it off, and eventually it was like a foul. And so they laughed it off. So, I mean, in a game where it was ugly offense for the Warriors and constantly a blowout, one of the highlights of the game, actually, Podz would end the quarter with an air ball 3 over Braun, and I'm just sitting here going, Podz just have, it was a good closeout by Braun, but nevertheless, this summer, just work on, not airballing and not bricking as much as you do. And I just really don't understand why it happens so much. Maybe during the summer, one of the drills you should have is just have a line of bodies, just line up volunteer kids to come and throw their body on flybys, and pretend that they're gonna, close out on you, just cause a lot of havoc in your face. Maybe have 2 guys fly out on you, and you just got to hit the rim. You just got to, get those shots closer than all of these bricks and air balls. It's gotten to a point where I'm just going to say it. I'm sick of it. But hey, it is what it is. He's not a bad player. It's ugly. And I want to save some face in the process of these blowouts. All right, fourth quarter, we had another corner 3 miss by Draymond, and the problem with that play was that Draymond passed to Melton, who was like 2 yards away from him, passed back to Draymond, who was like 2 yards away from him, 0 spacing on that one, and it ended up a corner 3 miss, I think by Melton, actually. It was just, typical ugly play, and you could throw Draymond under the bus for that, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, you don't have Steph. Draymond is here because of Steph. And if Steph isn't going to be here for a long time, then Dre is a little extraneous with that $27 million contract, especially. But Draymond's here because of Steph. So the 2-man game, just wait till Steph comes back. You'll remember why Draymond is so important to the team. So I would hope that you don't do the casual Warriors Twitter thing and start to think about trading Draymond, because that is ridiculous. It's still ridiculous. You got to have him play with Steph. And the assumption is Steph will be back. So you got to keep Dre. Now, you can't just bench him the whole time. You can't mothball him, because then he'll be in less shape than Steph when he comes back. So let's not lose our minds here. Draymond needs to stay a Warrior for a bit here. We looked up Moses. He's been shooting 18 for 41 on threes lately, and he ends it that way today. So pretty good stretch. That's better than 40%, 44%. In fact, the last 8 games, 8 or 9 perhaps. And then we got Malevy Leons coming into the game. And I'm just going to name out all of the highlights that I saw, because, hey, look, there's really nothing else to cheer about today. It was a clinic in terms of, here's a talented team, here's a non-talented team. Talented team beats non-talented team 99% of the time, unless non-talented team can execute like the Hoosiers in the movie over and over and over again, which is very hard to do, especially when the other team actually has talent that can negate that and athleticism. So I'm going to name out the double Dutch dubs plus Nate Williams highlights. Gui took Jake LaRavia for a reverse layup. That narrowed the lead to 30-point deficit with 6:47 left. We had Nate Williams finding Malevy for a reverse layup. No foul again. I thought that was an and one, but they just didn't call that. And we had QP inside, physical post up against LaRavia. I think that has been a problem lately. He got a lefty hook. Again, 30-point lead still, 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go. But the last couple games, you've seen it on here in my recaps and whatnot, QP had a game where he couldn't even post up small guys, literally having trouble posting up small guys. So finally, to post up anybody, in this case, Jake LaRavia, physically, like shoving him away, you know, with his arm. Finally, you need that physicality, Quentin. We had Podz with a dunk after a couple swings of the ball. And that's why it was good to keep Podz in. Now, he took out Gui because, yeah, let's rest Gui if we don't need him in a garbage time. And we can only hope that that kind of carries over. And that's why you bring in Podz, just in case he can finish on a good note, which he did. And Malevy, put back after QP missed a 3 on a trail, which would have been Podz's 7th assist. Nice line, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists for Podz. And QP on the threes, let's see, 0 for 2, but 4 for 8 overall, 7 rebounds. Pretty good on the rebounding clip. We had Nate Williams under a minute to go. Beautiful wraparound pass entry to Quentin post. Of course, the Lakers bench isn't really motivated at this point, and that helped us get over the 100 mark at least. And finally, with 20 seconds left, Podz drove and found Mal for a layup at the rim. 129-101 would be the final score. So that is the end of the recap. And I think I did pretty good there, ending it within half an hour. So let's take a look at Discord now. It's time to switch over to the Discord. Let me switch the format so we have more room to watch the Discord. And if you want to join our Discord server, it is the link to join is in the comments. You just click on the WAP link and it'll take you there. And here's some post game of Steve. Let's go to the Warriors Beat Writers VIP channel, and here's Steve. We had a little bit of Steph. I can't show this because it's from the ABC broadcast, but of course, if you have our Discord, you can watch it. And Sam Gordon's got a clip. And so let's see if there's any clips before that. No. Okay. Here is Steve. Night where they totally outplayed us.
I thought they were great. They played a fantastic game. They came in here, having lost 3 straight. They were locked in, and I thought getting off to the slow start hurt us because, for us to win right now, it's got to be about energy and winning extra possessions, crashing, forcing turnovers, and we just fell behind like that. And they were playing, with the lead the entire game, and we just couldn't climb back in.
Steve, what is key for you guys to have faster starts? Because it seems like it's been a clear theme recently. The slow
Big shots.
Well, defensive mentality is the most important thing.
No, it's not.
Some energy at that end of the floor.
What do you
Just
say?
didn't feel like we.
Okay. Let me end the poll. We did a poll on would Klay be pissed watching this Chuck? What's more important to start? Defense, like Steve says? Make a shot. Anybody remember Bill Walton voice? Make a shot. Yeah, I will disagree with you, Steve. We need to make shots. Simple. It's basketball.
As engaged defensively as we needed to be.
12 of 44 from 3. What did you think of the looks you guys got?
We got some good looks. I mean, we took care of the ball tonight, 32 assists, 10 turnovers. It wasn't like we played poorly. We shot poorly.
Yeah, it was.
And, like I said, we've never made a defensive stand in the game. So it was just it was a night where they totally outplayed us.
I'm going to disagree, Steve. You don't have anybody that can make a shot. Oh, let's look at your comments. Yep, it fits with Curry, exactly. And so when you don't have Curry, you're in trouble. Or you don't have a Jimmy or a KP, honestly. That hurts as well. What else we got? Oh, good for you, Pinky. Missed the whole game. Talent is not the priority. It's the fit to play alongside Steph. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. What else we got here? Draymond. We have this person loves to transcribe everything. So thank you for that. Here we go. Biggest challenges.
You've been a part of seasons where everything just seemed to go really right. And you've been a part of seasons where everything just seemed to go really wrong. With all of the challenges of this season, what has been your biggest challenge in terms of just trying to keep the ship on course?
I'm enjoying the season. Our guys are, tonight notwithstanding, our guys have competed and really done a good job of finding ways to win. And obviously tonight was not our night, but these guys are great. Our guys are really, scrappy, and they're playing hard, and they're sticking together. So it's a fun group to coach, and we got to kind of sweep this one away and get ready for Monday. We have a huge game Monday night.
Okay. Oh, Moses Moody is on the podium. All right. Well, maybe we'll get a little bit of Moses. Let's cue that up. Make a shot. I miss Bill Walton, man. Lot to make up with 22 games left.
These are the guys that you guys are going to have to track down to avoid the play and get to the 6th seed. I think it's 4.5 games now. Is that still a realistic goal for you guys?
No.
It's a lot to make up with 22 games left. We don't even talk about it. It's not anything that is worth discussing, because we just have to try to go out and win and see what happens.
Oh, there's a lot of transcription of Steph here. Checking on the Steve Kerr content. Oh, let's see. Is it here? Not yet. Okay, let me get Moses ready. At least we'll get some Moses. Wow, it's very dark clip. Let me see if I can brighten it a little bit. There we go. Heck of dark. It's a little too bright there. Let me see. Another filter I can put. That's ugly. That's not much better. There's a filter called Moody, and it's not that good either. I guess that one. Nope. I actually like that one. Super bright one. Okay, super bright. Moses, super bright. He'll look like light skin. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Ooh, Zion Williamson out with an ankle injury. So we will do a viewing of the Moody postgame. Strangely, no one has reported on it yet. And then we'll go to Steve. All right. What's up, Dean? Let me know when you're free, Dean. Hop on one of these days. Okay, let's go download Moses. Molded Moosey coming right up. Here is Molded. entire post game coming right up. Here you go.
First.
Moses, what did you think the biggest issue was what did you think the biggest issue was tonight?
They hit a lot of shots and we didn't. I think that was like simple as it sounds. That was a big factor. They created a lot of shots, slowed us down, and we were just a step slow.
On a different note, Gui got his extension today. What was his reaction in the locker room, and what was your sort of the team's like reaction?
Yeah, well, I mean, it happened when we weren't in the locker room. So coming in, I talked to him about it. It was cool. I don't mean to sound like old head, but watching him kind of come in, work for it, not looking like it was a clear path to success, staying down, capitalizing on an opportunity, but not being overly ambitious, but still working every day, but keeping this composure that he had throughout everything when it wasn't looking good. And then it started looking good, and he's like being that same person is cool to watch. So that was a conversation I had with him this morning.
Moses, what's the key for you guys to get off to fast starts?
Make shots.
I think it starts on the defensive end, intensity, getting things going, moving around, moving around, and ball movement too. But I think the key to it in the beginning is aggressive, just setting the tone on the defensive end, and then it translates to offense.
Was there a lack of that tonight? It feels like there's been kind of a theme recently with you guys as far as fast starts versus slow starts and continuing throughout the game.
Well, on that note specifically, it's tough to speed up Luka and LeBron because they play so slow. So that kind of works to their advantage in that sense.
Moses, you're signed for a few more years now. Gui is signed for a few years. Brandon maybe could be coming up. I know there's been a lot of kind of comings and goings, but do you kind of feel that there's a little bit of a core there, that you got guys that, maybe will be here for several more years, maybe for a lot of more years?
Yeah, you feel that, especially right now without superstars playing other than Dre, that, we're building just like any other young team in the NBA. That's kind of the feel of the locker room of the team right now.
You guys have seen it from your vantage point before when you're all healthy, what it's like to have 3 or 4 star-level players all playing well the same night. Tonight they had Dončić and James and Reeves all kind of going. What kind of problems does that create?
A lot. They was knocking down shots, creating shots for each other. They were clicking on all cylinders. Our job is to hinder that, but they had a good night.
You mentioned Draymond being the only star that you guys have active right now. How have you seen him navigate these past few weeks without Steph and without Jimmy?
Yeah, it's different. It's no secret. Like, Dre is a connecting piece, and he's played with some amazing players, and he's made them better. So it's just a different situation for him playing with the all-young team, and as we try to figure out the roles and everything, but he's handled it well. Every night, just mentality-wise, and trying to adjust his game to fit the way everybody's playing right now. He's in the process of it. So I've enjoyed watching him.
Cool. All right, we'll get Steve pretty soon, but not quite yet. I guess I can. Can I upload Steve yet? No, not quite. Take about 5 more minutes, honestly. So let's go and look at Gui Santos on the podium right now. There he is. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, Gui, congratulations, number one, on the contract extension. Just how do you describe your emotions of that coming together today?
Man, there's a lot of things that come to my mind when, you see your work, get reward, It was a lot of work since I got here through the G League, you know, even before playing in Brazil. You know, all the resources that we have there is not much, you know, and just to make to the league is a big thing. But even be able to like get an extension in the best organization in the world, that's no words that can describe this feeling, you know, especially when you know, there's a basketball, you know, be a part of the Warriors, play with Steph and all that. But one thing that's really important for me is like my family, and you know, when you get the shirt that you're gonna be able to like help them for, you know, for long years. So it's just amazing. It's a great feeling.
And here's a funny one. Dalton Johnson reports Gui called his parents and they thought I got my fiance pregnant. Speaking of which, one more time, his fiance Julia posted this awesome Instagram post. So heartwarming. Let's just read it off as we're waiting for Steve Kerr to upload onto our systems. For the boy who earned 150 reals, I don't know, let's Brazil currency. Real. He earned 20% of 150. So that's $25 a month. Oh man, $25 a month. Dean, that's some inspiration. We got myself too. Oh man, me and Guy, we gotta come back. Although Guy's made it, that'd be great if I could somehow get to a fraction of his level. Arrived an hour before everyone else to mop the dusty court. Spent his entire salary to buy a ticket to see me. Oh, boy who saved money to take me to eat sushi because he knew I liked it. Wow. He had to learn a new language and culture from scratch on his own. Who ate bread with yogurt for lunch before going to practice. For the weak, slow boy who doesn't know how to play American basketball. For the boy who thought about giving up but put on a smile and kept going. For the boy who lights up wherever he goes, who makes people smile, who has faith, and who has a heart of gold. For the boy from the village. Guizino, my love, this achievement is yours. I tell everyone that I have never met an athlete as exceptional as you, and that is the greatest truth. The best part is that this is just the beginning. I can't wait to see what the next few years hold. Dub Nation, I can't wait for what's to come. Aw, and all these photos, tons. What an Instagram post, man. I'm shedding a tear. That is so nice of Julia to write that. Awesome post, Julia. 28th of February, here we are. Here is the post game of Steve, and then we'll call it a night.
First. Moses, what did you think the biggest...
That's not Steve. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't download it yet. Download. There we go. Wait a minute. Did it download? Download. Let's try that again. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. Okay, Steve. Oh. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Hope this works. Video file. Open Steve. Yay.
How'd you kind of assess what went wrong tonight?
I thought they were great. They played a fantastic game. They came in here, having lost 3 straight. They were locked in, and I thought getting off to the slow start hurt us because, for us to win right now, it's got to be about energy and winning extra possessions, crashing, forcing turnovers, and we just fell behind like that. And they were playing, with the lead the entire game, and we just couldn't climb back in it.
Steve, what is key for you guys to have faster starts? Because it seems like it's been a clear theme recently, the slow starts versus fast starts.
Well, defensive mentality is the most important thing. We have to come out with some pop and some energy and at that end of the floor, and just didn't feel like we were as engaged defensively as we needed to be.
12 of 44 from 3. What did you think of the looks you guys got?
We got some good looks. I mean, we took care of the ball tonight, 32 assists, 10 turnovers. It wasn't like we played poorly. We shot poorly, and like I said, we'd never made a defensive stand in the game. So it was just it was a night where they totally outplayed us.
Hey, Steve, you've been a part of seasons where everything just seemed to go really right, and you've been a part of seasons where everything just seemed to go really wrong. With all of the challenges of this season, what has been your biggest challenge in terms of just trying to keep the ship on course?
I'm enjoying the season. Our guys are, tonight notwithstanding, our guys have competed and really done a good job of finding ways to win. And obviously tonight was not our night, but these guys are great. Our guys are really, scrappy, and they're playing hard, and they're sticking together. So it's a fun group to coach, and we got to kind of sweep this one away and get ready for Monday. We have a huge game Monday night.
Steve, these are the guys that you guys are going to have to track down to avoid the play-in, get to the 6th seed. I think it's 4.5 games now. Is that still a realistic goal for you guys? Is that?
It's a lot. It's a lot to make up with 22 games left. We don't even talk about it. It's not anything that is worth discussing because we just have to try to go out and win and see what happens.
Any sense for how Will's doing, how his ankle is?
He just told me he rolled it. When I talked to him just now in the locker room, it was taped up. I don't know how bad it is.
Steve, so what changes most structurally when Draymond is on the floor versus when he's out?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
What changes most structurally when Draymond is on the floor versus when he's...
What changes the most when Draymond is on the floor versus off the floor?
Yes.
Well, I think, when he plays the 5 position at the center spot, we're gonna have him set a lot of screens and roll, and he's more of a playmaking center. And then when we bring in Al at the 5, he's more of a shooter, pick and pop player. So they're very different players, but Draymond's competitive desire and his brain is what is so important for us. He's a genius defensively, and his competitiveness is off the charts, and that's why we've won championships and had the run that we've had. And not easy for him right now, playing without Jimmy, without Steph, but I'm really impressed with just the way he's hanging in there and continuing to fight.
Steve, are the two-way guys going to practice tomorrow, or are they going to play in that game here?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Steve, Steph was quoted during the game saying it's going to be a little while longer as far as his prognosis. I know that you guys have an official update tomorrow, but has he been making progress on court recently?
So do you want an unofficial update?
Kind of, yeah. Okay.
I really don't have much to to add, honestly, but we'll give you a better one tomorrow. All right, thanks.
And we saw this one already.
Woes, what did you?
So we're good. And yeah, one last screenshot. Thanks, Dean. Yay, what an inspiration. All right, guys, next live is on Monday, 7 o'clock. It'll be March 2nd. We're into March now. Clippers are in town. And Darius Garland will get his first appearance as a Clip. Then I don't have an outro. Maybe that's why we've been having the season that we've been having. But yeah, that's it. And Justice123 and Brate, we'll see you in a few days, a couple days. I do want to tell you that I am working on that think tank. So for the handful of you that's left, working on that think tank. And it should be a good time. And hopefully Dean can join us every now and then on that. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in 48 hours or slightly less, really 46 and a half hours. Bye-bye.